Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended for this morning's reading, which was all about how to manifest your blessings. Yes, because Spirit is helping to do that. It's helping to bring that forward for us, which is really great. They're giving us the cheat codes, I guess. And when I left, I realized I hadn't turned the deck over, and the devil came through. So what we're going to be talking about on this extended is how to avoid the traps and the downfalls, about how we restrict ourselves and how bringing these beautiful blessings forward, how we stop the, the manifesting. Okay, what are the traps? What are the downfalls? What are the I don't know, constant entrapments that we like to create for ourselves to not get what we want or what we need. So we were talking a lot about being authentic to ourselves, being true to ourselves. We were talking about that Spirit has all of the ingredients that we've been putting there, maybe from even past lifetimes, that we need to really follow our creative side. Our creative side comes from passion. It is very authentic to us, our creative side. Nobody creates quite the way we do, Pisces. You have to remember that as well, right? I mean, we all think, oh, everybody's creative, but not everybody's creating the same thing. Okay? So your creations, they're the most authentic part of yourself. Remember that. That's so important. Right. Spiritual strength. I love it. Okay? So it's very important. They want us to persevere, to always try to find that which we are looking for. To always do it in a spiritual sense. Okay? Doesn't matter if we're cooking, cleaning, whatever you're doing. They always want you to put a spiritual twist to it. The more in spirit you are, the better you are equipped to make your dreams come true. When we separate who we are, which is separating spirit from body, we're actually doing more harm than good. Okay? In this new era that we're going into, spirit is going to have to, well, no. We're going to have to just, I feel like it says push over reality, or move over like cynicism or stuff like that, and let in creativity and spirituality, because they've always meant to be there. They got squeezed out, and that wasn't supposed to be. Okay? It's not helping us. Okay? Look at that. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in on myself? Right. And I love this red hot color, okay? They really want you to look inside of yourself. And this is where a while ago I said, oh, they wanted me to read and I had the wrong book. So, and I still have the wrong book. So, okay. The message here about the wrong book, it's happened twice. So that's a sign. What's happening with that is that sometimes we go in and we don't check on ourselves, and we have the wrong idea about what's going on. We really got to stop and really be mindful about what we're doing. Really double check which book on ourselves we're picking up, because we might be reading the signs wrong. Okay? Okay, so let's read what that says here. Okay, this card is aimed right at you. Right at you. Oh my God, I like the way it says that. At this vital time, for many reasons, it's telling you that you need to slow down and find the center of your being right now. We understand on the physical level that it's easy to get caught up in a materialistic world. But we urge you to step back from your outside world so that you can reconnect with your spiritual self long enough to pause, reflect, and heal. And that's what I was talking about. It's time to push out that stuff, okay? They're just validating what I said. It's time to push out that cynicism and that reality stuff that's going around you that, you know, is masking as the end-all and be-all of the reality we can create, which it is not. We can create a new reality all the time, okay? When life gets chaotic and you need to pull back from the stresses and strains of daily life, use this card to help you slow the pace down, go within, and reconnect with your spiritual self. Simply close your eyes, put your hands over your heart, breathe deeply, and say to yourself, find your center. By doing so, you'll connect with your soul, where you'll discover that you're able to let go and gently relax into the present, releasing all those anxieties. When your inside world is at peace, it will be reflected and enjoyed in your outside world with a balanced body, mind, and soul. So important to telling you to find your balance, okay? Finding your balance makes your vortex less complicated. Of course, it makes your power to put things in there a lot less complicated. Very nice. Good advice. Good advice. Find your center. Sometimes it's hard. I mean, everything around you is going nuts and you're going, yeah, okay, I'm supposed to find peace here. Yes. Yes. We lead by example. Remember that? By the way we live our lives, by what we do with our lives, we lead by showing how to do it. People then want to do it. They want to emulate. Emulation becomes popular. Popular becomes a belief, and a belief becomes reality. It's all a domino. Be the world you want to live in. Third eye chakra. Trust your intuition. Okay? It always comes back down to it. But they did talk about hooking back up with your spiritual self. Okay? In this morning's reading, they were talking hook in to your spiritual strength. Okay, your spirit. This is like a real big, it's kind of the key point. Well, you know, if you didn't believe in it, you wouldn't be here, right? Maybe you're curious about it, which is fantastic. If you are curious about it, well then it's wonderful. So the third eye chakra is absolutely the purple. It is Pisces. Pisces is purple, such as these cards, just as this tablecloth, such as everything here. It has to do with the third eye. It has to do with being open to receive what Spirit has to give. Okay? It's funny, in some ways, especially for Pisces, it's one of the first things that we hook into. Okay? We should start with the base chakra and work our way up, but our round chakra usually is the one that kind of signals, hey, there's something here and it's time to do work, okay? For me, it's always been my strongest chakra, right? Ooh, these are really, ooh, bleh. Okay. So, conflict and defeat and moving on, right? So, clear message here, Pisces. You cannot create things in the middle of a war inside of yourself. If you're feeling conflict and defeated in your outside world or what's going on, well, first of all, there's an imbalance, okay? You need to deal with it, you need to fix it, you need to and sometimes that means moving on from it. I'm not talking about relationships specifically because some people like to latch onto that. I'm talking about anything that doesn't no longer serve in your life. It can be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be anything that you're going through right now. You will instinctively know if this is meant for you, what it is. You will sit there. I remember watching readings when I was so unhappy at my job that I felt like I wanted to throw up. And when people said, there's something that is causing you conflict and defeat, I started to cry and would know immediately what that was. Okay? So this is what they're saying. If something is not feeling right, it needs to get removed because you're sending this into your vortex and you don't want that crap in there. You want the good stuff. You want the ice cream cones and you want the cotton candy and you want the unicorns You don't want "I hate my job," okay, in there. You don't want that kind of energy. You want it to be uncluttered, and you want it to be working on things that can get, that will bring you the best comeback, okay? I know I made that kind of ridiculous, but that's you know, that it is what it is. Okay, so I need cards here. I need more cards. They're telling me to look at these cards because I haven't touched anything. Right. Okay, so, right. Use your mind and your body to always know that energy is always working to have you reconnect to everything. But you need to take the lead to make this stuff happen, okay? To grow. Yeah. The King of Pentacles. Wasn't there the King of Wands here? Why am I thinking of the King of Wands, you guys? Yeah, okay, so we're going to put that there. I'm going to leave that here. Okay, I need something else. I was eyeing these. Let's see. I like these as well. Ooh. Overthinking can spoil the magic, and I was thinking of that when I thought of the King of Swords when I put it. He's a great big overthinker, okay? But it is important, and it's 0-0. Look at that, 0-0. I feel that this is like the Fool. The Fool doesn't have many thoughts in his mind except that he's doing something. I'm going, and that's where I'm going. And yeah, it feels good. I'm just gonna jump and let the feeling of weightlessness grab me, okay? He's not thinking that he's going to fall flat on his face at the bottom of that thing. But he is thinking, well, you know, I have all I need. I'm smart enough to know not to pick a really big hill, you know, or pick a place where I can have a soft landing. You've worked all of this stuff out beforehand. It's not like you're going in there blind. You're just going in there unencumbered by overthinking the situation. And that is what I feel for this card, okay? With the King of Swords. Just be careful. Use your mind as a tool. Don't let the tool use you. So important. Because when you let the tool utilize you, yeah, you're gonna miss a lot. You're gonna worry a lot for nothing. A lot for nothing. And you're actually gonna manifest the worries. You're just, again, you're encumbering stuff. You're putting stuff in your, you know, imagine a big recipe of the best cake you've ever had is what they're showing me. You put a little bit of brown sugar and you put a little bit of like strawberries or cherries or something, whatever berry you like, and you're putting it all in there and you're putting all your best ingredients, the best stuff, your favorite stuff, okay? Well, you're not going to throw as like, not that there's nothing wrong with spinach, but I mean, you know, you're not going to throw something that's going to throw the taste off, okay? You're not going to pick a big old chunk of like salmon in the middle of a cherry cheesecake. You're not going to do it, okay? So overthinking is like throwing the wrong ingredient in what you need. Oh, cozy up with risk. I love this. I did see that. Was it yesterday, the day before? Oh, no. Right. I knew it was going to come back. That was here this morning. Remember I showed it? Well, they're telling you to take it. So let's take it. Great things are born from those brave enough to fly. Oh, here we go. So we've got, again, we have the Fool card. The Fool energy is coming in, okay? Those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action, and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap. Go for it. All right. So we are going into, we're transitioning into the 1st of July tomorrow. And we did talk about this in your weekly read that you're going to shift into, I don't know, into going. So this is, they're telling you. You've done the groundwork. You know what's coming up. Just, you know, leap into the flame. Okay, 61, 7. You've assessed. There's 7 here. In other words, you have assessed the situation. You know what's up, what's down, what's all around. You know what you have to lose. Is it that bad? Could you learn from it and then move on if something really went wrong? If you can, well then what's the hold up is kind of what's going on here. What's the hold up? What's the hold up? Just go. Just do it. Okay? I feel like a Nike commercial now. Just do it. Just do it. I want to pull from one of these. I haven't pulled in a long time. And there's not that many left, so I'm just going to take one. The aim of life is to live. And to live means be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. I like that. Henry Miller, right? It's funny. I was listening. Yeah. Isn't he like Henry Miller? Isn't he like I think I was listening to the Henry Miller Band today. Whoa. Whoa, that's weird. The Chattanooga Choo Choo. Is that the... No, it's Glenn Miller. I'm sorry. I was about to say, whoa, that's a little too weird. Okay. So, and that might mean something too. I've been listening to very, very old music, 1930s. I don't know, and I can't stop. So I'm trying to see where this is going to lead me, but it feels very good, so I just keep doing it anyway. Yeah, the aim to life is to live. And to live means be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. Be aware of how you're living your life and where you're going with it. Let's see if I can back up a little bit there so you can see the cards a little more. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to start moving stuff around so I can put more cards over here where you can see them. Right here. Right here. Yes. Okay. So, Pisces is... that's not the end of it. I'm going to continue with these. But most definitely, be aware of what you want. Be joyful. Be a little drunk even on your own stuff, okay? Because it's good. And when it feels really good and you're putting it out there, you're usually on the right track, is what they're saying. Okay? You're on the right track to reconnecting with your wants and your needs. Although, to tell you the truth, that recipe analogy is really the one they want you to pay attention. Don't put stuff in your vortex you don't want. Okay? Just don't do it. And don't worry if you put it in there, is what they're saying. You can take it out. You can readjust. This card said it. Okay? It said it. All the requests, all the amended requests. So if you, by mistake, put stuff in there and you say, oh no, I didn't really want that. You know, I thought I wanted it, but then I didn't. Don't worry, they know that too. Right? Oh, I love this. Prosperity begins. Okay? So when you start doing all of this stuff, you're going to start seeing signs. You're going to put a root in, you're going to put like a seed in, and then something's going to start sprouting. And it's going to egg you on. It's going to let you know, oh, yeah, okay. This is working. Okay, this is working. I'm getting what I want. Awesome. I'm getting what I want. Okay? So just keep working at that. That's the best I can give you. Just keep working at it. And plant it. Don't not plant it. Right. Okay, so you have the 7 of Cups and you have the 5 of Cups. The other thing that may stop you is fear, especially if you've tried something and it didn't work and you're thinking, well, then the vortex doesn't want me to have it. It's not necessarily that. It just might be that there's a different incarnation of whatever you want. And this is the choice card, okay? So it's saying choose wisely and don't base your choices on failures, okay? Don't base your choices on failures or your losses. that, you know, impacted you emotionally. Maybe there's something there you need to be looking at. Maybe there's something not quite authentic with what you asked, and that's why. Or maybe it just simply wasn't a time. You have to realize there's divine timing to everything. And the way you see things, the way that you feel them, and the way that you perceive them, again, we're dealing with what we were talking about yesterday, all comes into play. There's a multitude of different things. You should actually make yourself a list of questions when you're going through something on a spiritual and a much authentic, more deeper level to figure out what's going on. And I have to tell you that sometimes you may not know what's going on. The answers may not come true, okay? Because the answer lies further ahead, okay? Or in a different manner. And you'll find out later, okay? You'll find out when you're meant to. The idea is not to drive yourself crazy. The idea is to keep forward momentum. And keep putting stuff. Keep putting all the ingredients. Maybe you put the strawberry in a strawberry shortcake when you were 3, okay? But the recipe is only going to be stopped or fulfilled when you're 50. I know it's a long time to wait, but some of your requests, they take that long. Some don't. Some are quick and instantaneous, but some, they've been working a long, long time. Okay, the last thing I want to mention is not to let yourself be trapped in fear. And this is the 8 of Swords. This is you're blocking yourself by overthinking, you blocking yourself by negative energies, you blocking yourself by not putting the right ingredients in your pie, in your cake, in whatever you're trying to bring through, okay? Fear is a great deterrent in things in life and what you're trying to manifest. And sometimes it's unfounded fear. It's your own. There's no basis or foundation for it except what you put inside your head. Okay? You can release yourself. You don't need to trap yourself. If you look at it, the way I see it is this is like a sidelong picture window. It's not actually bars. So it's a perception. You think you're trapped here, but you're not. They're windows that can be opened. They're beautiful windows, actually. Okay? So just remember that. Remember that, Pisces. It's all perception. Okay? When you first look at it, you think, oh, it's bars, it's a prison. It's not. It's a window. Okay? Look up, set yourself free. And trust me, I'm not oversimplifying it. I stayed there for a long time. I trapped myself and stayed there for years. So, you know, don't be rough on yourself if you're just finding this out. Like I said, I'm 50 and I just found it out for a lot of things. The best place, the best thing, and this is a 9, 7, 8, 9, I like that. 7, 8, 9. 9 is divine. This is the Hermit. Above all things, Pisces, when in doubt, confer with your inner self. Confer with your third eye chakra, number 6. 6, 9, beautiful. Confer with that. 3, look at that. 3, 6, 9. Perfection. Put the ingredients that you need at all times in the pie that you're trying to cook, in manifesting what you want. Trust your intuition. Always trust your intuition. It is your radar. It is your one thing that will let you know when you're going on the right and wrong path. And you know it. You know it. You felt it. And when in doubt, confer with the highest power to put your chess piece in the best place. That one right there. Okay? The higher power, where you're saying, who is that? That is you. That is you. Okay? You are of spirit. You are of source. We're all of source. We all are one. It sounds like a mantra of weirdness, but it really is. That's the most basic form of it. Okay? You have wisdom within yourself. From this lifetime, from past lifetimes, you have a lot to teach yourself. You have a lot to give yourself. Give yourself the gift. Give yourself the gift of inner wisdom, of knowing where you need to go and how to manifest what you want. And there you go. I think that's a pretty good and safe bet where to stop this reading, Pisces. We end the month on a high note. Tomorrow is July 1st, and we're going to tackle that month. We're going to sink our teeth right into it and see where we can go. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings as always. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care, Pisces.